On June 12 at 1:38 p.m., Air India Flight 171 crashed, which was an extremely tragic incident. Today, we try to understand the possible reasons behind this accident. This airplane took off from Ahmedabad at 1:36 p.m., carrying 242 passengers on its way to London Gateway. For nearly 2 minutes, the aircraft accelerated on the runway, and when it reached the speed of 300 kilometers per hour, it lifted off. The plane had just taken off and reached only 191 meters in height when the pilot made a mayday call to air traffic control, reporting that the aircraft was not gaining lift. After that, the connection was lost, and the airplane slowly started descending until it struck a hostel building, causing a massive explosion. Out of 242 passengers, 241 lost their lives, along with several civilians. As of the time of this video's recording, the exact number of casualties has not yet been confirmed, but the blast was extremely intense. Air India's Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner was supposed to cover a long-distance route from Ahmedabad to London Gateway, so its fuel tanks were completely filled. The fuel capacity is nearly 1,226,000 liters. Aircraft fuel is stored mainly inside the wings, and the engines are also mounted on the wings. Since the aircraft had only consumed 2 minutes' worth of fuel, the remaining fuel ignited during the crash, creating a huge explosion. The exact reason for the crash is not yet confirmed, but eyewitnesses reported that the engines did not catch fire. They were working perfectly. When any engine fails, it usually throws flames from the back, which we will understand further. First, we try to understand the possible reasons. As the aircraft was on the runway, you can see the wings, with flaps on the backside that adjust their angle, and slats on the front that also change their angle. These components help the aircraft take off and land. When the engine starts, it pulls air from the front and pushes it out at high speed from the back, creating thrust that makes the aircraft move forward. But in this condition, the airplane only moves forward with engine power. If the flaps and slats are not activated, the airplane will keep moving on the runway and will not be able to take off. When the pilot increases the angle of the flaps, the aircraft slowly begins to lift. This happens because of the airfoil mechanism. When air hits the wing, it splits across the surface. Increasing the angle creates higher pressure below the wing and lower pressure above it, causing lift. Experts believe that if the flaps or slats malfunctioned right after takeoff due to a technical error, the aircraft would not receive proper lift and would automatically start descending. However, the Boeing 787-8 is a very trusted aircraft, and the chances of such failure are very low. The second possible reason could be extreme heat. In regions like Rajasthan and Gujarat, temperatures have recently been extremely high. When temperature rises, air density decreases, meaning air particles move farther apart. This aircraft was heavily loaded due to long-distance travel. In such hot conditions, even if the aircraft takes off, the low air density may not provide enough lift. In cold weather, air particles are closer together and provide strong upward force when hitting the wing, making lift easier. But in heat, air particles are fewer, and engine thrust may not be sufficient. This is why countries like India, Dubai, and Mexico have longer runways to assist in takeoff during hot weather. Another important point is that once the aircraft has taken off, if the engine faces any failure, the pilot has very limited control and cannot quickly return to the runway. Some disturbing videos have surfaced that show how dangerous this accident was. We hope that the families of the victims find strength and peace. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this story informative, then please support our channel, Insident Facts. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more real aviation stories and factual investigations. Your support helps us bring you more detailed and powerful content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.